bright outlook for Malaysia's future Lord's Sarawak premiere. And MUKAH readies for state-level National Day. PM calls on for Malaysia to be a great nation once more. Those are the headlines for tonight. You're now with me, Shorta Mato, and this is TVS Nightline. Premier Sarawak Dato' Patiki Tan Sri Abang Johari Tunapeng has conveyed his aspiration for Malaysia to remain stable, progressive, peaceful and prosperous. In a statement on his official Sarawakku Facebook page, he also expressed his desire for Sarawak as a vital component of Malaysia's formation to continue its transformation towards achieving advancement and a high-income state by 2030.
Furthermore, he emphasized that the spirit of unity among the diverse ethnic groups who laid the foundation for the formation of Malaysia, starting with the independence of Malaya on August 31st, 1957, followed by the merger of Malaya, Sarawak and Sabah on September 16th, 1963, to establish the Federation of Malaysia, should continue to be cherished and strengthened. As such, Abang Johari called upon Sarawakians to unite regardless of ethnicity and religion and wholeheartedly embracing the national slogan, Segulai Sejalai. Meanwhile, for this year's state-level National Day celebration, MUKAH is set to host the event at Polytechnic MUKAH's Multi-Purpose Hall. This will coincide with Putrajaya, where the national-level National Day celebration has been selected for the 5th time in over 2 decades.
MUKAH Division is in full preparations to host this year's state-level National Day celebration. With the theme Malaysia Madani, Tekad Perpaduan Penuhi Harapan, the event is expected to draw over 1,500 visitors and is scheduled for August 31st at MUKAH Sarawak Polytechnic. A recent survey conducted by TVS at MUKAH's Farmers Market today revealed that residents are eagerly looking forward to the celebration, as the excitement is further amplified by the honour of the division being chosen as the host, making the event particularly significant for the local community.
Zulkifli Muhammad Ghani, an employee in the private sector, shared his plans to attend the primary celebration on Thursday with his family. He added such an event plays a vital role in cultivating patriotism and a strong sense of national pride, especially among his children.
Family. Sebab? Sebab nak bawa anak-anak pergi sana, tengok kemerdekaan kita ni.
Wang Hun Singh holds the belief that while Sarawak's state-level National Day celebration might not match the grandeur of Putrajaya's, the crucial message of unity, particularly for Sarawak, can still be effectively conveyed and comprehended.
Memang saya rasa itu satu penunjuk kesetiaan kepada itu kerajaan lah, atau negara lah.
Kalau ada anak, mesti bawa anak kan, tengok itu pembarisan.
Bagus juga bawa dia orang supaya dia orang faham apa artinya hari kebangsaan lah.
For Azman Musalim, August 31st holds great significance as a day for Malaysians to commemorate and honor the services and sacrifices of past leaders in the fight for independence.
Pendapat saya, rakyat mestilah datang bagi support sebab ini hari yang iaitu hari kebangsaan yang sama-sama biar kita meraihkan dengan yang keadaan yang murnilah. Iaitu yang kita walaupun Sabah Sarawak pun masih dalam Malaysia.
The state-level National Day celebration in MUKAH will host various organized activities such as the Independence Eve celebration, Unity Fun Ride, and the National Day Celebration Assembly. The event will also showcase special performances by local artists, poetry recitations, the Queen of Unity beauty pageant, motivational talks, and more.
In his maiden National Day address as Prime Minister, Datuk Seri Anwar Ibrahim called upon Malaysians to unite in order to transform Malaysia into a great nation once more, after what he noted as a mediocre performance over the past 20 years, reminding Malaysians of the importance of independence that the country has enjoyed for the past 6 decades. Anwar said the challenge faced today is for the people to unite and preserve peace and independence. In turn, he said the unity government will defend the rights of all Malaysians and ensure that no one is marginalised.
Dan kita mesti pertahankan semangat bahawa negara ini adalah negara milik semua rakyat Malaysia ini. Dan kesatuan dan perpaduan yang kita pupuk ini untuk apa? Untuk dijamin masa depannya melalui dasar dan pelaksanaan sekarang.
He said this when addressing a crowd of over 7,000 people at the Putrajaya International Convention Centre, PICC, on Wednesday. Anwar added one of the conditions needed was to free the people by shaping a society that is independent in mind and soul as well as old-fashioned thinking, adding that all levels of society must push forth with a spirit of freedom by not being exploited by the elite bent on making personal gains that harm the country.
Mari kita manfaatkan waktu yang ada dan sisa-sisa hidup kita ini untuk berbuat bakti kepada diri, keluarga, masyarakat dan negara kita. Dan yakinlah negara ini bukan biasa. Negara ini punya hasil mahsul yang hebat, melimpah ranah.
Also present at the event were the Deputy Prime Ministers, Datuk Seri Dr. Ahmad Zahid Hamidi and Datuk Seri Fadilah Yusof, Cabinet Ministers, senior government officials, community representatives and students.
Similarly, the new Industrial Master Plan 2030, which will be launched on September 1st, will transform Malaysia into a high-tech industrialised nation. Prime Minister Datuk Seri Anwar Ibrahim noted that the master plan is unlike the ordinary industrial plan, but one that is thrusted by digital transformation.
Melakukan anjakan supaya tidak memutuskan ke arah sektor, tetapi ke arah matlamat dan mission, menjadikan Malaysia negara industri dengan teknologi tinggi, dengan transformasi digital, dan memberi ruang bagi ratusan ribu anak-anak muda dalam bidang pekerjaan baru. Transformasi digital dan dapat menjadi bukan saja mengembalikan Malaysia sebagai destinasi pelaburan unggul, tetapi meningkat keupayaan kita.
Anwar, who is also the finance minister, said the country has again attracted the interest of large companies such as Tesla Inc. from the United States, Geely from China, and Infineon Technologies from Germany, which have decided to make Malaysia an important investment hub.
Bagi kita sangat penting, kerana kalau ini dapat diteruskan, Malaysia boleh memaknai kemerdekaan itu. Setiap anak muda dijamin kerja dan tidak menganggur.
Sarawak has no issue in introducing the Imam Al-Nawawi's 40 Hadith appreciation module in schools under the Ministry of Education next year. Minister of Education, Innovation and Talent Development Sarawak, Datuk Roland Sagawiin, said that non-Muslim students in the state will have the option to pursue this module, but it will not be mandatory, respecting their freedom of choice in the matter.
However, Sagah cautioned that the matter has its implication from a political point of view, especially if it were to be exploited by the opposition for the sake of gaining political mileage.
To us, we are very open. I mean, even now in Sarawak, our premier is a Muslim, and he gives funds also for the churches and the temples. We have no issue with that. Politically, it's not good for us because the politician will use it during election later on.
Adding further, Roland added, the learning of the module will be good for the non-Muslim students as long as it's not forced upon them. According to him, the non-Muslim students who studied the module voluntarily can gain supplementary knowledge for themselves. He said such practice has long been in place in Sarawak, whereby the Muslim students learn other religion subjects in missionary schools in Sarawak. On August 19th, the Education Ministry launched the Imam Al-Nawawi's 40 Hadith Appreciation Module, aimed at fostering Hadith appreciation starting at the school level. However, the initiative was turned into a polemic and caused misunderstandings among the non-Muslims. He said this when met by a reporter after launching the closing ceremony of the Digital Talent and Innovation Lab earlier today. Organized by the Sarawak Digital Economy Corporation, SDEC, the DTI Lab was held for 3 days starting from August 28th until 30th, 2023, participated by educationists consisting of teachers and district education officers. With emphasis on the importance of aligning STEM supplementary programs with the curriculum and Malaysia's Education Blueprint 2013 to 2025, and the role of industry as well as community partners in supporting the implementation of sustainable STEM supplementary programs in Sarawak.
A construction waste management and disposal facility has been established in Sriwijaya, designed to provide contractors with a structured and efficient means of disposing of construction debris. Sibu Rural Council Chairman Sampare Petrus Ngalai noted that this initiative serves a dual purpose. Not only does it seek to combat unregulated disposal and illegal dumping of construction materials, but it also stands as a proactive measure to safeguard and conserve the environment.
So this is the thing that we can perhaps can use to stop or even to reduce the illegal dumping. Okay, so that's why with this we hope that the member of the public and also especially company and those who are doing the house renovations, okay, can come forward to the council, apply properly.
The selected sites exhibit a damp ground surface, rendering the construction waste disposal in compacting the land effectively. Simultaneously, Sampare urged the general public to refrain from depositing any prohibited materials, particularly domestic waste, as the designated area exclusively caters to construction waste. It's noteworthy that the fees imposed on the registered individuals are determined by the truck's weight and distance covered. Trucks weighing 5 tons or below will incur a charge of 5 ringgit per trip, while those exceeding 5 tons will face a charge of 10 ringgit per trip. The collection of construction waste is scheduled for Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m.
A total of 800 individuals have undergone training through 27 cycles of sustainable modern agriculture through Rural Technopreneurship or SMART program. This initiative, managed by Sarawak Ministry of Food Industry, Commodities and Regional Development in partnership with various state agencies. Its Deputy Minister Martin Ben stated the ministry's objective of attaining a minimum success rate of 20% among the pool of 800 trained participants.
Martin clarified that if this target can be achieved, it will be a remarkable accomplishment.
And if that's a 20% success rate, turnover mereka 4-5 juta setahun, that is a lot of business. Don't give up. Semua tu udah berniaga, dah ada aktiviti business pun dalam sektor pertanian semua. So pengalaman dah ada. Sekurang-kurangnya saya rasa 3-5 tahun kan. So you up dia sikit, menggunakan teknologi, menggunakan ilmu-ilmu yang dikongsikan oleh pencerah-pencerah ataupun penceramah-penceramah.
Martin, who is also Kedup Assemblyman, encouraged University of Technology Sarawak, UTS, to initiate short-term courses similar to such programs in collaboration with other agencies in Sarawak. Through such approach, this would empower youth not only in agriculture but also utilize the facilities in their own institution to its fullest.
As the lunar calendar enters its 7th month, Malaysia is aglow with vibrant rituals, enthralling performances and heartfelt offerings, all part of the nation's annual observance of the Hungry Ghost Festival. This festival, which extends from August 16 to September 14 this year, embraces the richness of Malaysia's cultural heritage. Batukawa Councillor Gary Yeo shared that this month-long celebration, deeply entwined with its Chinese traditions, has transformed the streets into a dazzling canvas of colors, engaging performances and time-honored rituals. Yeo further mentioned that the residents of Batukawa have embarked upon the journey of paying tribute to their ancestors and pacifying wandering spirits. This fusion of age-old tradition and modernity creates a distinctive flavor to the celebrations.
Simultaneously, he noted that as this time is dedicated to demonstrating reverence towards these spirits, it is equally important to remain vigilant and aware of possible supernatural events. Furthermore, he elaborated that a range of activities has been chosen for this year's commemoration. Notably, these include the appeasement ceremony and the traditional practice of burning ceremonial money.
Today's event is in conjunction with Hungry Ghost Festival, and we do this ceremony in every year because this is very important in this Batukawa Chinese community. So there are two highlights in this event. One is burning of this ship, and another one is we call it Qianggu in Chinese, in Mandarin, which means the public come and grab all these offerings and bring the good luck back to their homes. So this offering, before we start worship in this morning, we go and collect all these offerings which been provided by the resident here, surrounding resident here. So when we collected all these offering, and we put like this because this is the traditional traditional doings. So we just follow, and then we start worship and praying, and until about 8 p.m. at night.
It is known that superstitions surrounding the month run deep, and there are various taboos and rules to adhere that serve as a precaution. The Hungry Ghost Festival has been observed since early settlers arrived over 150 years ago, and is a traditional practice dating back to the Han Dynasty in 206 to 220 BC, and is an extensive interaction of faith among those who practice Confucianism, Taoism, and Buddhism.
Good news, as Malaysia's largest car rental marketplace, Travel, has recently expanded to Kuching City, offering 50% off for first-time users. Take some time to see its latest offer, and we will be back after a short break, right here on TVS Nightline. Stay tuned. Welcome back. Petroleum National Berhad of Petronas will continue to work with the Sarawak state government to develop its oil and gas resources, said President and Group Chief Executive Officer Tan Sri Tengku Muhammad Taufik Tengku Aziz today. He said the national oil firm is keen to develop fields beyond the commercial settlement agreement executed on December 7, 2020, which also addressed areas around upstream participation. He told reporters this after announcing the group's first half of 2023 financial performance ended June 30, 2023. Tengku Muhammad Taufik was responding to a question on a statement made by Sarawak Premier Datuk Peti Tan Sri Abang Johari Tunapeng recently. Abang Johari had early called on global energy and petrochemicals company Shell to be Sarawak's partner to develop its oil and gas resources, including carbon capture and storage. The Premier added that Shell had a long history in Sarawak's oil and gas industry and played a significant role in its economic development since oil was first drilled in 1910 in Miri. Tengku Muhammad Taufik said engagements have continued and Petronas has a Sarawak state representative on its board. A young designer hailing from the land of hornbills is carving a niche in a fashion world with innovation and cultural appreciation at the forefront of his journey. Keith Sim, drawing inspiration from Sarawak's vibrant lifestyle, showcases a collection that intertwines storytelling, tradition, culture and inclusivity. Born in Kuching, Sim unveiled his brand Keith Sim in 2017 and he recently made his debut at the Kuala Lumpur Fashion Week KLFW 2023 with his collection Memento.
His enthusiasm was palpable as he shared his journey with TVS, describing it as a delightful journey from the conceptual stages to the KL Fashion Week showcase held at Aloft, KL Central. When asked about the driving force behind each collection, Sim expressed that inspiration knows no boundaries.
I would say it's a very fun journey. It's challenging for sure, but overall, it's a really fun journey and I really had fun throughout the process, from the design to the idea and to actually make the garments out and showcase in KL. It's a really, really fun way. Like, this is like a new experience for me, for sure. For me, I think inspiration comes from everywhere. It can be just our daily thing, you know, even though maybe I just having a dinner, then the idea will just come and that will be something that will be maybe for the next collection. It's a very weird, when you talk about inspirations and idea, it's really hard to specify saying that what direction is going towards to, but because as a designer we take inspirations pretty much everywhere. Our collection is pretty much telling about our story, our lifestyle, and what we want to give to the society. That is what is the most important thing, is that what you want to give. After this year, KL Fashion Week, hopefully we'll be back again for 2024 with a stronger collection, stronger collection, stronger presentation, and hopefully to bring more Sarawak to KL for sure.
He added that ordinary occurrence and mundane tasks can spark extraordinary ideas, capturing the essence of a designer's craft. Sim also embraces his roots, weaving Sarawak's dynamic identity into his designs.
Tradition and culture is really big in Sarawak and we love the idea, and people is always united, and that's the beautiful thing about Sarawak. So that is something that I really want to bring Sarawak to the world. It's like, you can see my collection, there's a bit of inspiration from different culture. It's not just, I'm born Chinese, I'm born Chinese, but I love the culture, I love Sarawakian culture, I love the Sarawak itself. So my design is always cooperating or rethinking about what is Sarawak and change the idea of like, what can we bring the modern Sarawak to the world.
Sim's innovative approach invites us to reimagine the modern facet of Sarawak's culture, presenting a fresh perspective that bridges the past and present, a narrative that embodies his aspirations for transformative change through fashion. Kuala Lumpur Fashion Week, KLFW, celebrated its 11th edition from August 21st to 27th, 2023. The event brought together 50 designers and brands, showcasing ready-to-wear collections across 7 venues over 7 days.
Lego continued to take market share in the first 6 months of the year, even as the toy market declined and Chinese consumers returned to stores at a slower pace than expected, said a Denmark-based toy maker on Wednesday, August 30.
This half year, the toy market has actually declined by 7%. That in itself is a little bit unusual and has been more challenging. Now, we have been able to outgrow the market. We've taken market shares and we've grown 10% faster than the market. So we have a positive growth of 3% despite the market. But it's been more challenging for all the market players than normal.
The family-owned company, known for its colorful plastic building bricks, said sales in January through June rose 1% to 27.4 billion Danish crowns, $4 billion. By comparison, Lego grew sales 17% last year and 27% the year before. Chief Executive Niels Christiansen said it had been a challenging 6 months for the toy industry. The company's consumer sales grew 3% in a market that declined by 7%, meaning it grabbed market share from competitors like Hasbro and Barbie maker Mattel. The company opened 89 new stores in the first 6 months of the year and plans to open around 150 in total this year, bringing the global total to around 1,050. He said he believes Lego can continue opening stores at the same pace for another 5 to 10 years. The company continues investing in the country even as Chinese consumers return to stores after the pandemic at a slower pace than anticipated. See the world closer with TVS as we bring the latest news updates both locally and internationally. For more headlines anytime, anywhere, just head on to our official website at tvstv.my or follow us on our social media platforms. And that's all the time we have for TVS Nightline as Malaysia approaches its 66th Independence Day this year. On behalf of TVS, we would like to wish all Malaysians Selamat Hari Merdeka. I'm Shel Chameto and have a good night.